First of all, I want to shout out Carson making this hat. I did not wear it on the walk-in today. I did not see it in my locker. Hand up. I take accountability for that, but got it on now. So thanks, Carson.
Well, you told us on Wednesday that this was like any other game. Does it feel like any other game with the way that you guys played and the team that you beat?
I mean, yeah, they're the pinnacle of what you want your franchise to be. They've been that for the last 8 years. Anytime you get a chance to play, the best, and you can come away with a victory, you're going to be feeling pretty good. There's a lot to be happy about, but like I alluded to earlier this week, it's never as good, never as bad as you think. So, got some stuff to clean up. We'll watch this one tomorrow and get rid of it.
Josh, you was over 75% throwing. I mean, only 3 incompletions. You got 3 incompletions to clean up, but just kind of talk about how he was able to get into a rhythm today.
Yeah, I think Joe did a good job of scripting some stuff early on. Couple bad pocket movements by me, taking a couple sacks that I shouldn't have. There's some stuff to clean up that the stat sheet might not say it, but some stuff to clean up.
Did you take a breath in those last 22 seconds?
Oh, absolutely not. No. Again, that's Mahomes. Everybody knows his greatness and what he's meant to this sport. You never know what's going to happen with the ball in his hands, but I'm proud of how our defense played there at the end.
Josh, when you guys play, it's always you and Pat is the conversation. But in this game, there were so many unlikely heroes and players that stepped up. Who stands out to you as some of those guys?
I think offensively, again, our O-line did a great job. We got a 100-yard rusher, against the Chiefs, which does not happen too often at all. The way that James ran the ball tonight was awesome. I thought Elijah's catch there on second down, that flag route was a really, really tough catch. He's been working his tail off, blocking in the run game, doing everything right in practice, and he had some opportunities. Had an opportunity tonight, and he made the most of it, so very, very happy for him.
Josh, you out here playing football. You never knew that you broke the record today for most touchdowns for a quarterback in NFL history. I know it's probably the first time you heard about that. Unless my guy Kevin let you know. But what does that mean to you for breaking such a record?
It means I'm doing my job. That's all it means.
You mentioned last week you were talking about happy feet or maybe too much energy. Is that similar when you're talking about the sacks?
I could have easily stayed in the pocket and tried to progress through, and again getting a little antsy there in the pocket. But that's again, going back to trusting my feet, trusting the 10 guys on the field, and just working through some progressions.
I know that you 28 points and you win the game and 3 completions was mentioned, but did you feel even with all that there's some meat left on the bone?
For sure, it's never, like I said, it's never as good, never as bad as you think. But we're gonna be happy about winning football games in the NFL.
Good balance out there today. What was it like to make sure that y'all was, hitting all cylinders, especially on third down today? How important was it?
Yeah, it talks to our guys, locking in, having a really good week of practice. That's where it starts. We got to continue to carry this over into the next, to next week.
Talk about Dalton Kincaid's performance today. I mean, he's not out there a lot. He's a lot of snaps where he's not out there, but when he is out there, it looks like you are getting him involved. Just talk about him a little bit.
Yeah, he's an absolute stud. He continues to get better and better, and I feel like each week he's getting better and he's getting healthier, which is awesome. So it kind of shows you the type of player that he is and can be. He's going to continue to progress, and my relationship and my trust in him is only going to continue to grow.
Josh, do you know early in a game when it's kind of clicking, when you're on and that? Can you tell, like halfway through the first quarter, this is going to be one of those?
Yeah. To be candid, it's you feel it in your mechanics sometimes, or at least I do. I can't speak for every other quarterback, but early on in the game, when you're, I call it slotted, or the ball's coming out of your hand is as good as you really want it. I've been working really hard over the last couple of weeks trying to get back into that feeling, and felt like I had a good feeling early on in this game.
How did you guys find answers to their man coverage?
Again, guys doing their job, doing what they're supposed to do, making plays. I think Joe giving us answers, and yeah, it's great.
What are the advantages of being able to run under center and then build a passing game off of that, the run success?
Yeah, I think it's extremely hard for defenses to combat that, and you want to commit to one thing or another, but given the guys that we have, I think we have a really good opportunity to be really good at both. But again, it starts with our O-line and James Cook.
I know you're doing a bunch of stuff on the sideline while the game is going on, but did you see any of the plays from Cole or Max that were pretty notable in this game?
I mean, I think obviously if you're talking about the one running down the sideline with Worthy on the go ball, yeah, that's why we got Max here, to be able to run and make some plays for us. And I thought Cole played outstanding tonight. But our D-line had a tremendous game. I felt like just getting pressure on their quarterback.
There's a run mix balance. You talk about being in a rhythm. And how did this game feel in that regard of the mix of not only run pass but how the distribution of the ball?
Yeah, again, just trying to go out there and execute each and every given play call, trusting what Joe's calling. Again, if it's something underneath that's open, just take it early, especially early. But finding completions and just trying to stay in front of the sticks.
Does it feel like it's evolving? Or
Yeah.
How can you put into words like where you are, just in how you view the offenses?
Well, we feel like this is more of who we are. Let James go and do what he does. Be able to run some play action. Again, finding completions, and when we need to drop back, especially on third down, we got the guys capable to go make plays for us.
Win here. Big win for Kansas City, but how do you guys build off of this here?
Yeah, just continue to carry it over in this week's practice. Learn from this tape and get ready for next week.